What the hell? Just a moment, please. Alright, that should be quieter now. Yeah, hopefully the sound is fine. I don't know. I run podcast from here nowadays, so I have all the equipment here, and I thought we were supposed to have a episode today, and the guest cancelled. So I decided I'll do this one then, and just for fun, lols. And yeah, if you have any questions during this session, you can ask anything you want. And I have a new PCB here. I have only powered this up once, so I could see that it boots and it works. And so I haven't rehearsed anything or anything like that. So we're just gonna have to go and see if we can make it or if we can't make it. So I have my hacked Lindbergh here with some old multi-boot from years ago, and with command line access. So what my plan today is to connect up the CF card, compact flash card from this PCB to my other PCB and dump the contents of the operation system, and then we'll dump the hard drive, and we'll dump them on where the hell? Oh, here. We'll dump it on a 64 gigabyte USB stick, but I don't know if the hard drive will fit here, but hopefully we can mount the hard drive and copy out the encrypted containers, as I have the keys on my PC. Since I've dumped this PCB before, I used to have Final Showdown very long time ago, maybe 5 years ago or something. And I think the leaked version is the same, so now we're gonna dump the latest version. At least the seller on eBay said this is the latest version. I think it came from Japan, but maybe he saw my name and put bricks inside or something, I don't know, so we'll figure that one out also. And yeah, let's start. I can showcase you the PCB. Basically, let's see about this window. I'll make this larger just a second so you can actually see something. We have 4K quality here in the studio, so you should be able to see. So here we have the security chip. Oh fuck, my PC is streaming this with sound, I think. Just a second, I'll go and fix that one. Alright, so here we have the security chip. I'll remove it for you. Basically, oh my god, how is it? I'm actually afraid to detach it because it's like a pick ROM and it has legs, so they can bend. Okay, maybe we don't want to destroy that on live. And then this is like a custom-made motherboard by Sega. It has like the security chip socket here. Basically, if you wanted to change a game on your Lindbergh, you would need to connect up a USB CD-ROM drive, and then you would connect up a security chip for that game. And then you would connect, put the CD, install CD inside, and it would install like fucking 1 hour or something for that new game. Also, there were limitations. There were different models, like the red one, and then the red X, and also the yellow one. And the Red X one didn't, I think it didn't have the audio sound card, which is why basically what the first games that we emulated on Technoparrot were using the audio sound card. That was the Open Sega API or something, which I think the guys did that. I didn't do anything about that. So, and also some games use the motherboard sound, and one of those games is Ghost Squad, which is why we don't have sound on that game. We haven't emulated the motherboard's audio libraries. And then they have like a JV baseboard card here. Basically, I can take that out. Okay, so let's open it up. And what we have here is maybe I can check from the video. Here is basically the hard drive which houses the game, and then we have the baseboard card here, which like has EPROM and an SROM, which is why your Technoparrot saves always have EPROM and SROM, because they save them on the onboard chips here. So it's quite an annoying task to emulate that reading and writing, which is why I think JConfig still are using our EPROMs, because it's a pretty annoying thing to do. And Ring Edge games use those same chips. I think maybe larger, but and then we have the Audiki sound card here, and then we have some billing module I never understood. I think this is I think it's something to do with them keeping track how many games have been played and in the arcades. Basically, Japanese arcades have deals like you would take a cabinet in your arcade, and every time somebody puts 100 yen inside, then you would like the manufacturer would get 30% of the 100 yen, and that's why many games, when they are exported from Japan, they don't work, because they demand the online access to the manufacturer's network so they can keep track of money being made. Nowadays they at least I think Namco offers free offline upgrades for the old cabinets, which is very nice. Now people don't need to hack them anymore to like get people's machines working. And if you would ask back in the day from Namco or Sega or something, oh please, I have this machine for Japan, and they're like, oh sorry, we can't help you, but here is our USA reseller, maybe you want to buy the same machine with $20,000 and stuff like that. So that's why the hacking scene was quite big back in the days. So what we also, there's like a compact flash card here on the motherboard, which basically houses the operating system for the game. So many times if your hard drive would fail from this machine, you could replace it with similar one, and it needs to be same brand and everything. And then you would you could reinstall the game with the USB CD-ROM drive. I think this is even USB 1, maybe USB 2, I'm not sure. But yeah. Also, so we're gonna take this part now and hopefully dump this thing. Maybe we could change the lighting a bit. Okay, more mysterious. I'm just gonna turn the monitor so I can see what you see. Oh, what happy music. I took some playlist. So we're gonna take out this. Maybe I'll go and zoom in a little bit. So we have like a 4K camera here and stuff. So we'll just take out this one. It's an old IDE hard drive. Maybe it says something here. Hopefully this is intact since the game files are here. About the SD card I don't really care since I have that dumped from my old copy. I have like an original copy also, so it was pretty expensive back in the days, but now this was like $400 shipped or something in dollars. Also they have this stupid styrofoam thing here, which like you cannot get it out easily, so I always just break it and don't care. It's like around the CPU cooler. This has like a Pentium 3, Pentium 4, 3 gigahertz with hyper threading. So and the Red X I think had maybe Celeron or something. Yeah, it uses Monta Vista Linux. So. Oh my god. So I have another capture card here, and we're gonna. I have my other Lindbergh plug there, so you can see as we go through with the file system and stuff. Fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna break this now. So if there's somebody who loves mint condition stuff, too bad. Oh, it's so dirty, like my hands are black. Typically these were in Japanese arcades and they would smoke cigarettes there, and basically sometimes when you import an arcade machine from Japan it's like completely black from inside and you have to wash it entirely. Okay. So I didn't find any IDE cables, so I'm just gonna borrow this one from here for our dumping operation. And then actually to get the compact flash card out, we need to. It's here. I don't know if you. Fuck my head. It's here. So to get that thing out, we need to take out the GPU, which is NVIDIA GeForce 7800 GS, I think. And with the red model, they also had 6800 GT. And then many times when my graphics adapters would fail, I would modify the Linux to accept. They had like some stupid ID check. So if you wanted to back in the day buy a new GPU, you would have to buy it from Sega with like insane price of $1,000 or something crazy like. So and you couldn't use off the counter GeForces, so hackers would just flash the BIOS. But then I didn't want to do that every time with my motherboard, so I would just remove the check and use cheap 7600 GS, which was as fast as 7800 GS, since 7600 GS was newer generation or something. Or was it 7600 GT? I don't remember. Oh yeah, it's put it up here with the screw, so we need to take that apart. Maybe I'll put some lights still. Okay, that's nice. So we're gonna take the screw out and we can take out the GPU. Okay, here it is, the beauty. Super powerful GPU. Okay, and then we'll take out the. Oh, come on. I have to also take out this. They used to mount the HDDs in here before, behind this thing, but now it's like. So I have to take this also apart. They like put everything so you can only last access the CF card. We don't really even need it here, but I just want to have it out. So hopefully soon we can support also this newer version of Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown. Okay, more metal. Useless garbage. I always just throw all this, and this fan here is like equals you having a helicopter in your wherever you live, in a cave or office or something. I don't know. This is not my home. This is like our office, so or my office. So I can do all this fun stuff all night long. Alright, we are... Fuckers! I still have to take out the humongous fan, because... no fit, master. Well, I would need to take it out anyway, since if I want to... play with this PCB, I don't want to have this fan on. It's so goddamn loud. My hands smell like my hands smell like, what do you call it? Like Tokyo arcades. It's like actually blue, I think, had the most memory. Maybe it had like 512 megabyte SD CF card, so it was considered more like and you could convert it easily as red, not red, but yellow. So those were useful, and nobody wanted those since those had like some horse racing game. I think I dumped that also. I think I have a dump of that. It's called VCCF something, and you like train your horses and stuff like that. Oh no, that was Derby Racing Club. Yeah, I have that Derby game. Yeah, I dumped that a long time ago. Okay. So here our fan, which is like a completely black. So whoever sold this to me didn't do anything nice, like clean it up. It's all black from inside because they smoke cigarettes in the arcades. Okay, and here is our compact flash card. Come on, why won't the camera focus on this stupid thing? But anyways, here it is. Maybe it... I need to go and wash my hands a little bit, so I'll be right back. Oh my god, is that a dead rat or something? Disgusting. So I'm gonna go and wipe these clean, since I'm gonna continue working with these, but I don't want to get any more of this shit in my hands. And also there is silver Lindbergh, like this one. It's silver, it's not red or yellow or blue or anything. And these ones typically had the Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdowns. So I'll be right back. Alright, okay. So now we are gonna move to the next device, which is the my other Lindbergh, and we're gonna put myself as a little tiny man here, and we're gonna put the Lindbergh here. So just a moment, I'm gonna zoom out and stuff. Okay, so let's boot up the Lindbergh and check that it works, hopefully. And then we're gonna connect the hard drive and see if we can access that. But first I want to show you a few tricks about the Lindbergh. So I'll just get one more card. Okay, I don't know which headphones I took, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, I took the second one. Anyways, so now I put the CF card somewhere here, so I need to find those since I want to show a few tricks. Here are the memory sticks, but the cards. I had like a card with Windows installed on it. Sorry guys, I don't know where I put it. I need to try to find it. So I could just show you like a small hack how you can bypass the entire protection system. God damn it, they were in my pocket. so I have like the motherboard always used these special cards, or it would accept SanDisk cards, 64-bit SanDisk cards, which are like industrial grade black ones. I can show later close-up of this. And then I have here a compact flash card, which is SanDisk Ultra, which is not supported by this motherboard. If I remember correctly, I have hopefully I have a Windows version here. I mean Windows install, and it should boot to Windows even though we don't have officially supported. So we're gonna bypass the boot sequence. So the BIOS has hard-coded check for certain serial and manufacturers of compact flash cards, and if they are one of those, it would boot. But if it wouldn't be, then it wouldn't. You can of course disable this from BIOS settings, but it has a password, and I think I didn't know it up until a few years ago or 3 years ago when the Spanish guy, I think maybe he shared it with me or something, I don't know. So Yeah, Silver has only one game, which is Virtua Fighter on this case. So, I have House of the Dead 4 special DVD image, but I don't have the key. So, basically, the key. Why Taito games were so easy to dump? Because basically, I found out I reverse engineered the driver myself, and what they do is they have basically a complicated. I mean, they have many keys. I think it was 4 D words or something, which is like a lot of. You cannot mathematically brute force that kind of key, but Taito were like stupid. They would send the key to the driver, and then the driver would just like make it 1 D word key, which is like 4 bytes, which you can brute force in matter of minutes. With my 32 cores, it's like maybe 30 seconds or something, and then I could just dump any Taito Type X2 game. I can release those tools at some point. And my Belgian friend then helped me fix a bug from my decryptor because I couldn't get it to decrypt properly. But now it works, so it's great. So let's get back to Lindbergh. I'm gonna replace from my own Lindbergh the CF card with this non-supported card. So we're gonna do a little trick here first to see if I have Windows here or not. I'm not sure, but hopefully. Like I said, I was supposed to have a podcast today, and the guest cancelled, so I'm gonna just do some hacking for fun. We have like number one. What the? We have like number 1 podcast in Finland currently, but now it didn't boot. Okay, I don't know what is up. It's not boot. It just was booting before I started. That I at least tested. Alright. Woo! Okay, so this is the Lindbergh boot screen. It's very beautiful. I'm just gonna put the music a little less quiet. It's so loud, god damn it. It's quite hot in here. So I don't have BIOS battery chains on this stupid device, so it like every time it takes, it boots like 200 years. So. I hate that I cannot change the volume from SoundCloud. So it's booting a long time, and it will not like also our memory card, since it's not officially supported. But now, because I don't have a stupid battery, it's gonna so there's like our BIOS and BIOS screen, where if you enter here, you can actually remove this check. Maybe I should change the battery also. I don't know. So here you're like, oh no, what is the password, man? I really can't want to hack this device. What do I do? And then it just press S. Then it just boots. And that's it. Like pretty much you can boot any system from here. Oh, this has some old multi-boot image. Nice. Cool. 16 gigabyte card. Well, anyways, it was not officially supported and it booted fine, because they accidentally left a mistake in the BIOS where you could just press S on the password prompt and then it would boot whatever you want. And and now we are here. So I have basically made a compact flash card long time ago, which as you can see boots to the Linux command prompt instead of the whatever you call it, Lindbergh Sega boot system or whatever. So what is this Indian music? Jesus, man. It's pretty good. So anyways, now that we're here, we know that we have access, and we're gonna connect this stick and format it so we can maybe dump some games. How much space do we have? Oh my god, why did I do that? I'm using the wrong keyboard all the time. I'm just gonna restart this nice song. Fuck those songs. Okay. So we'll check how much space we have. We have around, compact flash card is 71% utilized. In games we have only 27% use. So maybe this is some old development hard disk. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it's empty. Cool. But how much does it have space? How do I write the command here so it's like a human format? It was like df/h or something. Okay. Okay, so we have. Oh no. I don't. Where the fuck is. Oh, here. We have the encrypted hard drive mounted to mount USB, and it has available memory of like 30 gigs, so we can just dump the hard disk there, maybe, I don't know. So I'm using the wrong keyboard. So dev USB, was it? Oh no. Mount USB. Okay, so here we have some old multi-boot image and some ROMs. Basically we can just delete all the ROMs so we have enough space for the hard disk dump, since I just play with Technoparrot nowadays. I don't need this ancient machine almost at all. So let's turn it off, and then we'll just connect the hard drive. What size is? Oh, maybe we'll just dump the compact flash card first for the lols. So. Yeah, 357 is based on PS3. I think I have 357 here. Yeah, I have here on the shelf. I think it had like Tekken Tag. Oh no, Tekken 6 Bloodline Rebellion, I think. I have a lot of those hard disks. I have like Tekken Tag tournaments, maybe 10 hard drives and dongles or something. So we're gonna connect this now. So where is the... Oh, I need to touch the dirty ID cable, but that's fine. It's all yellow from the tobacco. Hopefully it's not poisonous. So we're gonna connect. I have this small adapter here which connects CF card to IDE, and we can dump the card. Even though the card is encrypted, I have a tool here on my development machine which unlocks it for us, and then we can just copy the files. Now I just need to remember which IDE port had the... maybe I'll change the battery fast. I think I have one battery here. I need something sharp. Shit. Okay, let's try this screwdriver. Yeah, okay, I got it out. I'll install the new one. It's also like yellow. Okay, we have the new card here. And now I need to remember which port I needed to plug in the hard drive. I mean this one. Maybe it was... I mean it doesn't break, but then I just need to reboot it. There's two ID connectors down here, so I'll just put it in. Oh no, I think ID1. Oh no, and I disconnected it from there, so I can't see. But like ID1, I think is same as the compact flash card, so I need to put it on ID2. I hate these old connectors. It's like so annoying to connect them. And you don't know if you put it sometimes wrong and stuff, so it's annoying. So yeah, let's go. Let's connect our... I bought this from like eBay for like this adapter, maybe $10 or something. Lindbergh ASMR. Okay, let's see if this thing boots now. So now it didn't have errors as we have a new battery, and I actually put back the accepted card in there. So what are all these questions? Don't forget. Yeah, but you're just like listing systems without understanding the architecture. It's like saying, like Chihiro is based on Xbox One, Triforce is based on GameCube, ALLS is based on PC. It's a custom board. I think I have most of the ALLS games, and the Namco 357 and 369 is PS3 based. Those I also have rooted. One of my friends helped me a lot. He's like a PlayStation 3 Superman, but he never wanted any props. He was just happy that I got him I just got him like the PCBs and everything, because he collects all the dev units and test units and demo units and whatever. So okay, so now we'll see from dev if we have this is HDA2, I think, here, so you can see it from there. So if I try to check what is in HDA2, it's like doesn't like it. HTTP. Yeah, I think if we look in DMESC, it has bunch of. Then we had some commands, something called HD unlock or something. I don't remember. What the hell was the command? I have a tool here which is like unlocks that thing, so I need to. I haven't booted this thing up in years. So we'll check. Oh yeah, this didn't even have Pico or GDB. I had to install them and everything. Like it only had maybe. It didn't have. It had Y, yeah, but nothing else. So it's super hot in here. even though I have the air conditioning on full. So here we have all the scripts for the games. What the hell was that command? Can I somehow browse up in this ancient system? Allax unlock HTTP. Yeah. So now I write this magic command and it will actually unlock this card. And this was originally, I think, Sega's tool for unlocking the hard disk. So we're just executing that command. It would normally unlock the hard disk, but since the compact flash card has the same thing, so now we'll check dmesc. Okay, and we'll fdisk. What the fuck? Did I need to put some stupid parameter here or something? I don't remember. It's so long time ago. Or maybe I have the... Maybe the jumper is wrong here. Shit. Yeah, because I don't have HTTP here. What the hell do I have? HTC or... Oh my god, it's on slave mode, I think. No. So I need to... What the fuck do I need to do now? Maybe I need to change the jumper, so just a second. Like I said, I didn't prepare, so this is how things are when you're really working with these systems. It's annoying. And so I rather do the stream and show you how annoying it is. Sometimes you're like wasting time with these stupid little things and yeah, just a second. Okay, let's see now. Now it's better, it was the cap, it's too much. So, okay. Typically the cat is on the table, but since I have so much stuff here, it's not here. So let's see if we have dev HTTP now, boy. No, what the fuck do I need to do to get it there? Jesus. I think HDA is the SATA drive and HD... But why doesn't it love me, man? So these are basically all our devices. Maybe I need to put it in the... Maybe this port was for the SSD or something, I don't remember. So let's try again. Just a second. Hello, hello. So now we're gonna... Oh, why? I have top chat on. Sorry, I haven't seen all your comments. I'm gonna put live chat now. Okay. Okay, now I think I had it set up correctly. So it needed to be ID1 and slave, and the compact flash card is the master. Back in the days you could put, I think, 2 hard drives in one ID slot, and then other one was the master and other one was the slave. And they would, I think, share the bandwidth. It was super stupid. So yeah, let's see if our hard drive is unlocked now. Yeah, and it auto unlocks it because I think the script is run automatically on boot. So now we can actually check the HTB drive. We can check it with fdisk. Oh, I hate this graphic bug. So here we can see, if somebody remembers how you can put this in the human readable format again, I would appreciate it. Why is it not mounting on this corner? Bullshit. So I think the guys were working on Time Crisis 5, but I've been mostly working on my own game, so I didn't have much time. I did the card readers because I really wanted those myself. So well, raw the problem with raw JVS support is that each game requires a specific JVS board. So if you like, then we would get million complaints like, oh hello, I have this Taito JVS and it's not working with this Sega game. Well, duh, it doesn't work with the Sega game because it has its own special configuration. Like the games are not always the same, like using up, down, left, right, button 1, button 2, button 3. Like Taito uses some custom of the Sega's range JVS stuff. Namco uses custom packages, also Taito uses custom packages. So there are a lot of problems with raw JVS, and then I would get billion, trillion, oh it doesn't work, you're like evil man kind of stuff if I would add that back. And also it's different on most of the different games, so it's very hard to give back raw JVS. That's why I did the tool that basically injects the raw JVS signal to the virtual joysticks, and it works with wheels and pedals and whatever. Maybe raw force feedback would be nice though. So anyways. Oh yeah, I know that Battle Fantasia doesn't work, but it's like last time I wanted to work on it and it has some stupid thing like it opens the JVS port and then it closes it and then it opens it, and I don't understand. Like it does all sort of weird stuff. So I would need to spend more time with that. But then if I spend 2 hours time with Battle Fantasia and get frustrated again, I could like maybe add cards to Virtua Fighter 5 or something in that time. We actually added those already, but it's still not working. So maybe in 2 hours I could fix Virtua Fighter 5 cards. So it's always like prioritization. Like I don't have a lot of time, and then when I have time, I want to give everybody, like what most of the people want, or what I selfishly want to do, and then I'll work on that. So a lot of these small things like Battle Fantasia, which like everybody can fix maybe as fast, maybe even faster than me if they would just download Open Parrot and compile it and then just do some API tracing and patch few things here, and then it would probably run fine. Because it runs on Open Parrot, so it's like open source, so anybody can fix that. So I don't like do myself a lot of the open source stuff, since the closed source stuff is more exotic, like Lindbergh stuff and stuff like that. Well, Mobile Gundam uses the PS3 based motherboard, and Since my friend hasn't even gotten Tekken to boot yet with his fork of RPC3, I don't know when Gundam can run. Also, I think Gundam was online. I have Gundam dumped though. I have multiple versions. I remember I was so excited when I dumped it first, and then we couldn't get it to boot with my friend, and I was so disappointed. But then Tekken 2 Tag Tournament 2 Unlimited worked, so that was nice though. So anyways, so here is we were here dumping the CF card. I just talked a lot of stuff, so we're just gonna do the typical DD command, which is like you can dump stuff, raw images with this. It's like building in Linux, so it's always a nice thing to have. And we're gonna just dump this on the, I guess, on the USB drive. So old file, sorry. Maybe it was mount USB VF file. I'll just make a new dir there first. MQ dir. Except now I'm thinking, how big is the Virtual Fighter drive? It's like 40 gigs only. So yeah, we'll use the USB drive. So we'll make a dir mount USB. VF5 new game. Hello. Okay, that took quite a long time. And then we'll just DD it. Input files, and we'll put... So in Linux, all the hardware devices are like here, so you can see here. So all the hardware devices are like this in Linux, and you can just directly send commands to the devices, unlike Windows. So, well, of course they run on drivers, but what anyways. What am I saying? Okay. So now we're just gonna dump it here. Mount USB Virtua Fighter 5 F new game. And call it VF5 FS CF.bin. So of course, what is really annoying with this DD is that it doesn't actually like compress the oh, maybe I have a typo. Okay, never mind. So I cannot see the bottom of the screen, so I cannot properly see my cursor. But okay, so we're just gonna enter this command, and now that this is decrypted, I mean unlocked, the SATA device, we can just dump it easily like this. And depending of the size of the card, it's gonna take a few minutes or something. And I can take more questions now. But the stream is coming a bit delayed since this is 4K, so. Like, I don't think people understand how much work goes into all of this. Like, with the Ring Edge, I would connect, like, hack the operation system and then write put games running and write my own DLLs, that my own, like, capture programs that would log all the packages from the Ring Edge, and then I could easily emulate easily, but I could emulate the dongles and stuff on my PC, because the biggest problem with Ring Edge was that it had a driver, and then the executable of the game would activate the driver, and the driver would shield the executable from the kernel memory, so you couldn't read from it and you couldn't do anything with it unless you remove that check. But then when they had the protection on some games, they would like have it obfuscated. It's hard to explain, but they had a lot of protection in some Ring Edge stuff. Yeah, I have Soul Reverse. I have no idea what it is. I don't have time to check all the stuff, because like people send me stuff and stuff. Okay, so now it's dumped. 256 megs of memory card. And maybe we can take a look what's inside. We'll just mount and test one. Well, how did you open read only? Maybe it was like this. I don't remember. Sorry if I fucked this card up. Test one. Can't find. What the hell? Maybe I need to put it here. Like I said, it's like billion years since I used Linux. I don't know. I really don't remember how you mounted these shits in your... Maybe I'll just take this off. Okay, yeah, so I had the wrong flag, sorry. I don't remember how you mount read only, so I'm gonna look that up in just a second. Oh, I'm such a novice with Linux. Mount read only Linux. That's how real hackers do it. Just write it in Google. What did I... Oh, okay, so it's like this. Every day you remember something new. So we'll have it like this. Okay, so now we have the CF card mounted and we can just look around. And it just has like a home. And this is where the hard drive will mount. Here in disk 0, disk 1, disk 2. And they would typically have like disk 0 for the game files. And then like disk 2 for the RAM files or something. And maybe disk something high for drivers and some other stuff. Sometimes also half of the game files were on disk 0 and half of them were in disk 1 and stuff like that. Okay, thank you. Yeah, somebody wrote here in chat also. Okay, so now we have dumped the CF card and we can see that its contents are preserved to the hard disk. So now we're gonna connect the actual hard drive and hope it's intact, because these are notorious for like exploding and stuff. So we're gonna unmount the test one here, and then we're just gonna shut this thing down. And now we'll replace the card with this one. Okay, now I want some dangerous. Yeah, this effect. Hope it doesn't drop from here since I have not connected it anywhere. Sometimes I broke stuff like this accidentally, but it's like dangerous times. So let's boot this up and then try to see if the hard drive is intact. I think the guy said in the development channel that the card code works. I need to take a look at that then. Maybe there is something with the release build that it breaks something, I don't know. Maybe some array is not initialized or something. I mean zeroed out. Because I wrote it in quite a psychosis, it was quite funny. I wrote it a long time. I wrote it in like 2 days or something, so it was quite amazing. Because sometimes I get these things that I would do something super complicated in you know, like 1 day. NTA has this does this weird stuff too. So okay, so we can see now there's 5 partitions on the hard drive, and it's already unlocked, and we can look around maybe a little bit. So it has... How did I get the human readable format? But hey Philip, unless you have some undumped games, I really don't need anything, because like there's only very special things that haven't been dumped by the different parts of the community. It's like funny, like the communities in a silent war, but then everybody has every dump or something. It's so funny, like, and yeah. But some idiots have been leaking the new games out. I really don't like that. Like, it should be like with MAME, that older games can be out. I don't care if somebody like personally puts out some older games, but the newest games shouldn't be dumped publicly, as those still make money for the arcades, and obviously they can't make as much money if if the game is public and you can play it at home, scratch your balls and play with Xbox controller. So this hard drive is 40 gigs. I need to think, can we fit this on the games? I mean USB partition. We have 30 gigs space, so we have to delete something. So let's, because I just realized that if I dump it on a USB card, we're gonna be here tomorrow and the day after and day after that. So I'm just gonna... Oh, did it auto mount it? Maybe it did. Oh no, it didn't. Why you know auto mount that? Mount dev HTTP. But I want to preserve this first. I don't want to touch one byte on this hard disk. So we'll just delete something from my old development hard drive. USB. I called this USB original because I was running the games one by one from USB, I think. And then I realized that it has SATA on board. It's not like full speed SATA, it's like same as the fastest IDE speed, but it's so much more reliable, and you could get newer hard drives and SSDs that it was much better back in the days. Okay, so let's delete some of these old dumps. I have no idea what these data files are. Too spicy, I don't need. How much space do we have now? 40 gigs, one more. Which one is... Okay, you guys decide. Let's see which... So... R-Tune is pretty bad game though, man. And hardly I don't want to delete if I need to capture some stuff on this machine, so I'll just delete all sort of crap. Maybe... No, Rambo is too good. Hard decisions, man. I'll just delete... Oh, but I don't want to delete initial D5 if I one day want to work on this server. And Hammer still doesn't work. I need to lock the dongle packages one day for that game. Yeah, I agree. Let's delete R2 and then sync, and let's see how much space we have. But oh, R2 is not that bad, man. Now that we can port the kart emulator on that, so you could basically like tune your car and have skins and stuff. Sega already knew what was up back in the days with skins. Now all the kids buy skins for their Fortnite and stuff. I'll just delete something else just in case. So we'll just delete initial D5. Okay, great. Now we should have space. Okay, so now we'll just do the same command on the hard drive, and we'll just output it on the SSD. HTT.image. So now it's gonna like dump 40 gigabytes with this ancient hardware, so I think it's gonna take a long time. And what is more annoying with the Lindbergh, I mean with the DD command, is that it doesn't actually show you like what is the progress, so you just need to wait unless you run another console, and there you can see somehow what it's doing. But now it's basically dumping for the next hour or so. I think the ABC2 is like the big moving platform version, the deluxe version. I don't know if that's been ever publicly dumped. Some friend gave it to me like a billion years ago, and I just played it around with it on this system. I also had the Samurai game, Sengoku Taisen, dumped long ago. I got some Lindbergh from Yahoo Japan and I dumped it. Primeval Hunt doesn't even boot. I think Nesson was working on that, but yeah, it's not. I think yeah, Primeval Hunt also we need to emulate the sound card which I showed in the beginning. Oh. So basically that's it. Now we have dumped the compact flash card. Now we're dumping the hard drive, but I don't know if we should continue this stream anymore since there's not many questions, and basically this is gonna take like 1 hour or 2 hours, so that doesn't make much sense. But I can take some questions now, and then once I really wanted to show how to extract the game files also, but as I can't do that now. I wanted to also show you how to decrypt the the mount files with the dongle, since for you to be able to mount this hard drive, it has like encrypted containers inside which have very special keys. And then the keys are derived from the keys are in a text file in like a script which has the keys, and it mounts all the partitions and whatever. But the problem is that the script is encrypted, and to decrypt the script you need to have the original security dongle. You cannot brute force it. It's so at least I haven't heard anybody doing that, since the key is too strong. And then you would run a tool which decrypts the script, and then it mounts the game and the encrypted partitions, and then boots the game up. I really wanted to do that, but we are gonna be here for a while. Oh, I actually had Point Blank X PCB a long time ago, but I couldn't access the PCB. It was like this small. like a mini ITX almost or something. It was called ES4. It didn't. I think it didn't have X or A or B. It was just ES4. It was very small. There were no entry points like PCI slots. There was LPC bus that in theory could be used, but because the problem always with the new systems is that you need to hack them first, and the corporations spent millions of dollars like protecting them. Like this was considered state of the art back in the days. Of course, they accidentally forgot the BIOS bug there and some other, but it was very, for a common person or arcade repairsman, it was very hard to hack this system. It was like they didn't know what to do, because if you put the ID disk on your PC, you couldn't access it, and if you put the CF card, you couldn't access it. Nobody would have thought to go to some password screen, and even though if you went to the password screen, you couldn't access the BIOS to disable the security, and then when you pressed X, it booted to the original system. But then some hacker realized that by pressing X he can boot anything, and then still it wasn't easy, since I think one of my friends hacked this so that he would connect a logic analyzer to the IDE pins, and then he would sniff out the password. But this is years, for like 15 years ago or something, or even more maybe. Some people weren't even, players weren't even born like back then. so yeah. But once the SD card was compromised, then you could like basically edit the scripts and do whatever you want, because it didn't have like any internal checks for anything. And to like compile GDB debugger and everything for this, I needed to have a virtual machine running, I think it was Debian Zarge or something. And then it would be compatible with this one, and I could compile Pico and other stuff. I think, but yeah, a lot of times I have a lot of resource for friends, so I'm just messaging them and always helping them if they need something. So it's useful to be a helpful guy. What tool? Oh, this is Lindbergh. I'm doing this. It's here. It's the second Lindbergh. Yeah, sorry those who didn't see. So this is running on original Monta Vista Linux. If you want to see some system specific stuff later, or I can write some commands and stuff. But yeah, I think I'll leave this running here. I'm gonna go and play maybe some Counter-Strike or something, and I'll be back in a while. Or maybe we should stop now. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because this is really gonna take an hour, so I really don't think anybody wants to look at this. Maybe we can continue. Yeah, let's continue tomorrow, because what day is tomorrow? Oh no, it's Friday. I have a podcast tomorrow. We have this guy called Sauna Man coming. I think I have one podcast that we have even subtitled. I can put it here in the chat. Oh fuck, I wrote YouTube there. Good riddance. Yeah, so this has like English subtitles, but that's like one of our first episode. But it was a nice interview with one of our parliament members. Anyways, yeah, let's carry on tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I will just dump this hard drive now, and maybe we'll carry on from here. We'll carry on from here. So once the hard drive is dumped, I won't touch it anymore. I'll shut it down, and we can continue tomorrow night or the night after. The podcast is about like just all around fun podcast. We're like number 1 now in Finland, so. Oh yeah, hello Rocky. Rocky is always a fun guy to not talk to, since he's always paranoid about stuff. So, yeah. Maybe he'll get his life together one day and find happiness and is not always so angry and paranoid. Yeah, let's decrypt Reaver is Satan of... Rocky, who was the guy who was leaking those Project Diva files? I don't know. It certainly wasn't me, but maybe it was somebody. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not saying it was you, but yeah, I don't know. So anyways, let's continue tomorrow. I'll dump this today and then shut it down, and yeah, thank you everybody. I thought I have 2 people watching, but this is nice. Sometimes our podcast has like 700 live viewers, so this is quite a change. So yeah, see you tomorrow or day after. I'm gonna make an announcement then on the YouTube, on this YouTube channel. And remember, if you like this arcade hacking and stuff, click that like thing button, this